Hello, welcome to Matthew Childers' Digital Introspect. Today I'm going to be showing you how to deep dream using Tensorflow locally on your Windows 10 machine. You know what deep dreaming is? It's when you take an image that looks like this and you make it look like this. Now, one advantage to doing it locally is we won't be limited to any resolution like that you are through the deep dreaming, some of the deep dream websites. Also, the other advantage is we're going to be able to do video eventually. Not with this version, but I'm hoping that someone will see this tutorial and then show me how to modify this so that we can get video. I basically just got this working yesterday, and I want to do this tutorial before I forget. So I haven't got the video working yet, or even really tried. Okay, first thing we're going to want to do is get Anaconda 3. Go to Anaconda.com. We're going to download this. Now, I should say also, we might encounter errors on the way, but we're going to work through them. So we're going to go to download. We're going to download Python 3.7 version. I downloaded the 64-bit graphical installer. Alright, so I'm going to go to my downloads folder. Start installing Anaconda 3. I'm going to hit all users. I'm going to change my path so that it's here. Do not check this. Leave that check. Just leave it the way it is. Install. Alright, this might take a little bit here. Let's see what happens. Might take a second to set up. So while that's setting up, let's see. Why TensorFlow? TensorFlow is an end-to-end open source platform for machine learning. Okay? And we're going to use TensorFlow to deep dream. Let's see. Oops. Yeah, so here it is. So we can download this notebook. This will be a Jupyter notebook. We're going to learn more about this in just a bit. But we're basically going to be running this code on our machine. You can run it right here through the Google server if you go to a Google Colab, but you won't be able to do much video because you'll have a data cap and ignore that. Excuse me. I would like to just be able to do it locally, so I can count on it being able to render HD video. Alright, let's see what's up with Anaconda down here. Still not finished. I wonder if it's because I'm screen recording. No, it's finishing. Okay. Alright, next. And we're good, I think. I hope. It might prompt you to download Python 3. Just if it does, just hit next, accept it, and just leave the checkboxes the way they are. So that's finished. Let's see. We got Anaconda PowerShell prompt up here, just freshly installed. I'll run this as an administrator. Okay. So now we're here inside the PowerShell prompt window. We're going to need to install Tensorflow. Now, there's directions on the Anaconda site under Anaconda Documentation for Tensorflow. Okay, so now we're gonna install Tensorflow. We're gonna make sure that we get version 2.0. So instead of going straight off of this, we're also gonna be installing it on the GPU. So instead of going off of just this, I'm gonna copy this, paste it right here, but I'm gonna put backspace, equals 2.0 to make sure we get version 2.0. Hit enter. You can see it's doing its thing. This is going to take a little bit. Alright, proceed. Yes. I paused the recording and it took a few minutes. You can see it ran through all of this. But eventually you'll get here and we're going to activate this environment. by copying this, pasting it here, pressing enter. So now we're in that environment. Now we're going to install our CUDA. And we can refer to here to the documentation again, but we're going to make sure that we get toolkit 10.0. So for that, I'm going to copy this, paste it, and then backspace and just replace that with 10.0. Enter. Alright, this will also take a couple minutes. Proceed, yes. Okay, now we can just copy this. And we can just paste it right here. Press enter to activate it. Okay, so now we need to install Jupyter. So, we can just copy this. Go to the Jupyter site. Installing the Jupyter software, we need conda install -c. You know, I'm going to put all these links in the description, but I'm just going to copy this, paste it over here, press enter. Now we're installing Jupyter. Okay, so after this, we'll be able to open our notebook. So if I search Tensorflow DeepDream, click on this tutorial right here. I'm going to download the notebook. Yeah, I'm just going to keep doing that once. So, go to my downloads. I'm going to put that in my Anaconda folder. So remember, my Anaconda folder is on my C drive and Anaconda 3. And I'm just going to drag this and drop it over here. Okay, alright, that finished. So now I'm just going to change directory. I'm going to go to my C drive. Go to that Anaconda folder. It's Anaconda 3. You can see I'm now in that folder. So now I'm going to type Jupyter Notebook. Okay, and you can see here's our DeepDream notebook that we just downloaded and moved over to that folder. So I can open that. Now here is where we're going to do a bit of troubleshooting to get it to work for our machine. You can see right here it's this URL. It's actually grabbing this photo of this dog from the internet. And that's what we're dreaming here, so we can just figure out if this works right away by clicking on this box, and we'll hit run. Okay, that worked. Run. That worked too. Run. Oh no, we got an error here. No module named matplotlib. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is go back in here, and if I hold control and hit C, we're going to end our kernel, and I'm also going to close it, everything. I'm just going to close all of this. Go back here, control C. I feel like I gotta hit it more than once to interrupt it sometimes. Okay, so we're gonna go to conda install matplotlib. Is that what it was? Yes. Okay, so now we're going to try Jupyter Notebook. Now I know you guys that do this stuff all the time, if you're watching this tutorial, are probably so pissed at me. I clearly, just got this working yesterday. Alright, so we're going to open this back up. Let's see if we should not get that same error since we've installed that now. No module named Pill. That's because we need to install Pillow, which Pillow is like a framework that Jupyter uses to display images. So I'm going to go back here, Control C to end my kernel, shutting down one kernel. We'll do it already. I said do it. Okay, now we're going to go Conda install Pillow. Proceed, yes. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Jupyter Notebook. Open this back up. Run, 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 run. Or you can just click down here and run. Run. Did we get further than before? I think that worked. Okay. Can we import this from this URL? Alright, it did. But you know, I might as well go ahead and show you how to switch this right here. Let's look for an image on the internet. Go to images. Let's see. Right click on this and open image in a new tab. We're just going to grab this URL right here. And we're going to paste it right here. Okay, so now if I run this one, and I run this one, look, there's just my image coming from my website right there. I'm going to go ahead and also change the size. We're going to make this one bigger. We're going to do this at 1,000 pixels wide. Cool. So, whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. Let me make sure. Are we even recording? We are. Okay, good. So I can keep running these. I can click down here to this code, run this. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, see it's tracing it. So all these numbers here, like you know, the image steps and the step size, tweaking these numbers will make variations in your dream. See, it's look what it did there. But we're gonna take it up an octave. I can click here and just hit run, run. These numbers, you know, feel free to go through and manipulate them. Alright, so this is just making it more detailed, running it through more octaves. So now that this is working, I can maybe show you how to I'll show you how to get images from your computer. So if you've downloaded images, or you have images that you've created that you would like to use instead of just taking one from the internet, because you're not like that, are you? Well, maybe you are. I don't really know. So that one finished, but look, we can actually we can scale up with tiles, which what this does, it makes a tiled image of your original image, and then it's going to use that to dream. And let's keep going. Yep, keep going. Run. Click here. Run. Click here. Run. Let's see what happens now. So you can see right there the octaves and the steps that it's on. So like I could have went up here, we could change these numbers and we would get different results. Also, there's different data sets. This is one particular data set that we're using right now, and we're pulling that in from this line right here, line 9. We're using the Inception v3 dataset. Well, look, we can use other ones. There's other modifications we would have to make to our script, but I'll leave that up to you to figure out. But if we type DeepDream training sets, and oh, that's the same page we were on, but okay. Here in the instructions, actually, let's see, where? Okay, right here, there's a link. Any pre-trained model, if we go here. These are the different models that you could use. Right now we're using Inception v3, and you can see that in our Jupyter notebook. I'm gonna get confused if that's open right there. See right there, Inception v3. So we could switch it out, but you also have to make some adjustments to the names and the layers. Each one can be different, so you'll have to look into that. But right now we're using Inception v3. Okay, let's see what's going on back down here. Alright, I think that's finished. We can save this. Natural. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to put your own image in there from your hard drive, from your local hard drive, instead of taking one off the taking one off the internet. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and just start fresh to kind of show you, because I'm also going to show you how to make sure you activate that same environment that we just made. So I'm going to download this notebook again to get the fresh one. Okay, I'm going to go up my Anaconda 3 folder, and I'm going to throw that in there. So now we're going to open Anaconda. You can see now that we're back in the base. That's not where we want to be. That's not the environment that we created. If you don't remember what your environment is called, you can type conda info --envs. Okay, that brings that up. See, this last one was our environment. This TF GPU CUDA 8. So, let's see. Conda activate TF-GPU-CUDA 8. Okay, it's activated. So now we need to change directories. Go to our C drive. Go to Anaconda 3. Now that we're in there, we can open our Jupyter notebook. Okay. So we're back here. Familiar place, right? Starting over from scratch. Okay, I can go ahead and run this and run this, but actually, you know what? You can see right here, like we did before, this is the URL it's pointing to, but now we want this pointing to our hard drive. So what we're going to do, I'm going to get the path of a photo. I'm going to use this one called Toad, but just to make sure I get the right path, I'm going to go to C drive, users, Matthew, downloads. I'm going to grab this path here. I'm going to paste it in here. Whoops. What happened? Okay. Just going to paste it in here. Paste. Okay, and then I'm actually going to need forward slashes. So, toad.jpg. Then I'm going to go through here. So we're looking into our computer. So let's switch that. Like this. Okay. This isn't going to work like this on its own. So we need to add some code here. Let's see what happens right now if we just run this. Name TF is not defined. We're getting error, so we need to define. Is my guess. So let's start off with from IPython. Then we need a capital P, don't we? We do. From IPython display import image with a capital I. Alright, and then Under this, I'm going to put image with a capital I. We're going to paste that same path. Actually, here, let's just copy it from here and paste it right here. Okay, and then let's change our name right here to Toad. What happens if we run this? Uh-oh. Name TF is not defined. Oh, I think there it goes. I needed to go back and run the script at the top. So now we got our Toad image in here, straight from our desktop. So what I would like to do is figure out how to take an image sequence. Like, say if I have a folder that's a collection of frames for an image sequence, I would like to take these in one at a time, apply, DeepDream each one of them, and then save them as an image sequence in a different folder. So that's what I haven't gotten to yet. This is as far as I've gotten, and I just wanted to go ahead and make a tutorial about this before I forget it. Alright, so let's keep running. How big did I make this? Oh, maximum size of 500 pixels. No, let's step this up. Let's go to 1500 pixels. Let's see if I can just run this from here. Okay, I can. Cool. Run that. Keep going. Let's run this. I was going to say I better be recording. Alright, run this. Run. Yeah, we're going to deep dream it. Okay, here we are in the main loop. Just 2 more steps. 1 and just to show you, I'll change the step size here. Let's try. Well, here, I'll show you what it's like on this. With this, and then we'll change it. Try it again. I'll take a sip of tea while this is tracing. This might take a few minutes. And another weird thing I noticed. Oh, it'll work fine. Sometimes I have to scroll up and then scroll back down. Which is weird. I kind of like this like this. Let's do less steps because we're going to run this through a couple more times. So I'll change that to 50. Might even try even less. Let's see what happens if we do 20. Alright, I'm even going to maybe check out 10. Keep it nice and subtle. Let's move ahead. Because now we're going to take it up an octave. I'm just going to leave these as default real quick. See how this goes. Let's see. I'm also going to tone this one down just a bit. Oh, it's not done yet. So I might tone this down like a lot. See here our settings, we have $50 steps. I'm going to try 10 on this one. It's also this octave scale we can adjust, but alright, cool. Yeah, we still have another step here that we can use, so I was kind of going to go subtle. Alright, this is where we tile it, so we can apply more octaves to it. Okay, we're going to get the gradient, dream the tiled gradient. Okay, here we go, last step. See how this turns out. see it shows the steps down there as it goes through them and the octaves. Pretty wild. Okay, I'm gonna save this one. Toad dreamed, but I'm also gonna try it again and change the octave to 30 here. Run. Cool. Alright, that's how you do it. If you like the tutorial, please give me a like, share it with your friends. I'll show you, I'm on Facebook as Digital Introspect. You can check out, there's a lot of videos there, music videos with a lot of bass artists, and some behind the scenes clips, tutorials like this one. You can also go to my website at digitalintrospect.com, which I showed you earlier. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this works out for you. Let me know if you have any questions, and if you can tell me how to do an image sequence, I would really appreciate that. Okay, thanks a lot. This is Digital Introspect signing off.